Lent Day 16. Scripture, Psalm 81, 10-12. I am the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt. Open wide your mouth, and I will fill it. But my people would not listen to me. Israel would not submit to me. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts to follow their own devices. One day, a pair of small birds built a nest in the corner of the shoe rack outside the church and laid 5 eggs. The mother bird, who flew up into the tree and chirped in alarm at the slightest sound, became even more diligent in bringing food once the eggs hatched. Watching the chicks compete, each opening its beak wide to receive food, the words, "Open wide your mouth and I will fill it," came to mind. People who refuse to open their hearts. The expression, "food enters a child's mouth," symbolizes more than just providing sustenance. It represents the love, responsibility, and care parents bestow upon their children. God's people also experience the grace that fills their needs when they believe the promise and open their mouths wide. Yet, as the verse says, "My people did not listen to my voice. Israel would have nothing to do with me." Closing the ears and mouth of the heart is an act of rejecting God's love. The waiting God. Just as I stubbornly closed my mouth as a child when my parents tried to feed me good things, humans who have turned away from God stubbornly insist, "I'll do it my way," living arrogantly without God. Like the stubbornness that rejected a parent's hand offering good things, human pride in choosing to live without God is the stubbornness of choosing one's own path. Therefore, I gave way to the stubbornness of their hearts to follow their own devices. Yet, God's allowing them to follow their own devices is not abandonment, but a deep, waiting hope for their return. For us who live like the prodigal son who left his father, or like the elder son who stayed home yet did not know his father, the way back remains open. God, who says, "O my people, hear my voice. O Israel, follow my ways," ultimately desires to fill humanity with good things. He calls us not to religious acts, but to know Him as Father and to be filled with His love. May we all be established in this way. Questions for application. Do you consider it peace, shalom, and God's grace when nothing happens even though you haven't lived according to the word in your life as a believer?